You need to keep your website safe, you need to do it without wasting time and without spending any money. So I'm going to show you how to back up your WordPress website in 3 minutes completely for free right now. Somebody start the clock. All right, to start with, we're going to need a tool, right? Something that's going to help us do this backup. So we're going to go to plugins, and this is how we're going to do it for free. And we're going to go to add plugin just here. This is from your WordPress admin dashboard. Add plugin. Next up, we're going to go into the top right-hand side to search plugins, and we're going to search for Duplicator. Really, really simple. That's going to pop Duplicator just here, and we can click on install now. And then once that's installed, which will take a second, he says, there we go. And we can then click on activate. Okay, once that's done, it drops you here to the Duplicator backups page. This will look slightly different if you have Duplicator Pro, but we will get onto that. But for now, free version, this is what you're going to see. Now, let's have a look at my website. So this is my website. This is the homepage. It's for a fictional comic book store that I have magically designed just there, just so we've got something to show you to back up. So from that, I'm going to go to create new just in the top right of the Duplicator backups page. And this is where I can set up my backup. I can give my backup a name. So you can leave it as this, which I think is usually the best thing to do, or you can change it to whatever you want it to be. Then you have storage options as to where you want to store this. The default is essentially a local style storage, which is completely fine. However, if you want to back that up automatically to Dropbox, Google Drive, OneDrive, something like that, you can do that again with Duplicator Pro that I mentioned. I will have links down the top in comment and description, but you don't need it for this exact thing that we're doing right now. We then go and check the backup file. Again, can't do much here without Duplicator Pro, but we also don't need to because we're just going to do a full site backup. So let's close that. And then we've got the installer section here. And the only thing I would suggest you potentially looking at here is if you want to enable password protection just here. Again, we're not going to worry about it. That is the whole setup section. And we have done nothing. And that's all you need to do. Nothing. Just look at it and click on next. So now Duplicator Pro is going to scan your site. This literally only takes a second, 3 seconds to be precise, and it's just basically making sure that everything is okay for the backup. Everything here is good. I do have a notice under size checks, so I can open that up, and basically all that's doing is telling you about what's going to be compressed and what the size of certain things are. So it's saying that, you know, this is quite big, but we're not going to worry about that whatsoever. Unless it's red, you have nothing to worry about, and I don't think that's ever actually happened to me. So anyway, we're happy with the scan. We're going to go ahead and build. Duplicator is going to build the backup for you. It's going to take maybe a minute, minute and a half. It depends on the size of your website. And yeah, just leave it and let it do its thing. So once that is done, we're just going to, we're going to skip. We're going to go to the next section while that happens. So magic transition here, and then I will appear. There we go. So the backup is completed. It took 91 seconds. So as I say, it is very, very fast. And what you have here is the opportunity to download the backup files. I would suggest doing this at least with one of the backups that you do, and you just download both files. That's going to pop those on your desktop should you need to go back and get them to do a backup from those files. However, what we can do is we can just go back to our backups here. And there we go. We can actually see that backup that we've created, the zip file, the installer, everything is there. And those files that we just downloaded, you can also access both of them from just there. So you immediately now have a backup of your website, which means we've definitely done that in the relevant amount of time. Now, what you can do is you can set this up to happen automatically. So you don't actually have to go ahead and go through that process. Duplicator will just do it for you. And that is where you start to save all of your time. And in order to set up your website through Duplicator, to do that, you want to click on that video right there.